These are some of the weirdest Minecraft facts that you maybe knew, probably not though. This is the most useless Minecraft item, and while there are many useless Minecraft items, most of them can do things. Like a clock, which, you don't need it, but it might be useful underground or for decoration, I guess. Or rotten flesh, which you might eat when you're completely starving. And diorite, well, you can burn it, that's fun. But the real most useless item has no reason to even exist. I'm talking about a hoe. And not just any hoe, but a golden hoe. Even a wooden hoe is more useful than the golden one. The only advantage the golden hoe has over the wooden hoe is that it mines faster. As far as farming goes, a wooden hoe has far more durability, and it's even useless in real life. It would be too expensive to actually make, plus you don't get any hoes. This might just be the most unique Minecraft block.
Why is that? It's just a prismarine.
You see, it's not just a prismarine because it's animated. But you might ask, well, all of these blocks here are also animated. Well, these are animated to show that they're light blocks, but the prismarine doesn't glow, so how is it animated? It changes colors from blue to green. This is the rarest item in Minecraft, and first of all, I know the purple guy has done this like at least 50 times, alright, and that's why it's confusing. Nobody actually knows what's the rarest block in Minecraft. Like, for example, in survival, it's probably the dragon egg, because there's only one in every world. But then there's things like the command block, which there's 0 in every world. And there's even more command blocks. Even this, which should be called the command block. Unfunny jokes, yay. Or there's the barrier block, or this stick which makes everything cursed. Out of all these items, one has to be the rarest, because pretty much nobody knows that it exists. And it's just a slab. Well, not a regular slab, of course. It's mined with a pickaxe. It's the petrified oak slab. This block raises so many questions, like why does it need a pickaxe to be mined? Or what does petrified mean? What is the most useless food in Minecraft? Well, some of you maybe thought that the poisonous potato can be used as compost in a composter, but if you used the bone meal from a poisonous potato on your food, it would cause you, a bit of a Taco Bell level diarrhea. And it is so useless and disgusting that even a pig will not eat it. Literally, only a human is stupid enough to eat this shit. Not to mention that if you eat it, you get poisoned, so it's safe to say that it's the most useless food in Minecraft, and that it's even more useless than Dead Nemo. What is the least accurate Minecraft mob? Well, there is a lot of mobs, and for the purposes of this video, I am not gonna be counting mobs that don't actually exist, like a skeleton, but I'm only gonna count mobs that do exist in real life, like these. By the way, ignore the polar bear in my kitchen, but some people would say that the spider is the least accurate because he is way too big. That's what she said. The least accurate mob in Minecraft is a silverfish. And yes, these things do actually exist in real life, but they are not only way smaller, but they don't look like hedgehogs. This is a silverfish. That is a silver hedgehog with a tail that wiggles. Have you ever seen this block? No? Well, it's not a common block. But you might be asking, why does it exist, or what is it? Well, it's the dried kelp block. Still, does it have any particular use other than just looking good like your mother? Well, it does have a use, but the use is not really useful, if you know what I mean. A kelp block's primary use is to smelt items, and it smelts about 20 items, which is not bad, so why is it so useless? Well, the thing is, lava is just so much easier to get, and it smelts 120 items. The real question is, why just not use lava? It's so much better in every way. Big spawners can actually be naturally found in the game, and I'm not kidding. Normally, the only way to get a big spawner would be to just get one from creative, but there's a glitch in certain versions where if there is a mine shaft with their spider spawner and a buried treasure spawns on the same block as the spawner, it will create 5 big spawners around the treasure instead of a spider spawner. And now for this you do need to have a beach next to a badlands and a very specific version, I believe, but it is possible. I guess that's where Lizzo came from. Just kidding, that's a very mean insult for these guys. What's the best flower in Minecraft? Well, spoiler, it's a rose. But not any kind of rose. The wither rose. Now, what makes this flower so special that I called it the best one? Most flowers are only used for dyes and decoration, which a wither rose is used for both. But unlike other flowers, this flower actually can kill you, and if you step on it, it gives you the wither effect for 2 seconds. Now, why is this useful? Well, that's because it can kill mobs in mob farms. The most important use is that if you want to build a wither skeleton farm, you have to put there a lot of these, because a wither skeleton is the only mob that can spawn on top of these, because anybody else would die, which makes your wither skeleton farm way more efficient. What's the difference between these 2 doors? And spoiler, they are different. While they're both oak doors, this one can be destroyed by a zombie, while the other one can't. And how is that possible, you might be asking? That's where science comes in. You can see that this door is closed, because that's how I placed it. But this one I placed like this, so that when I close it, it's actually open. And zombies, well, they can't destroy open doors. What's the rarest plant in Minecraft? It's actually a large fern. You can get normal ferns by shearing them, but a large fern will give you 2 small ferns. So you can't actually get a large fern naturally, only by bone mealing a small fern. Or the only way to get a large fern item in survival is through a taiga village, and it can actually be found in a chest in the normal taiga houses. Wait, is this village really just 4 houses? Not really even a village, to be honest.